like to dance close to the fire, don't you?
I'm gonna check if the audio is working. Just double checking. I'm gonna check if the audio is working. Oh, yeah, there it goes. I hear it coming back through. So I was kind of curious. So for a little bit of, we didn't have any audio there. So welcome back. How you guys doing? I knew I was forgetting something. Ooh, rain. So I felt like I was forgetting something, and I was like, you know what? I bet it was audio, and it turned out to be the case. So it's a good guess. So we're gonna try to go and see if we can turn in a quest. I think we got the Dwemer puzzle box. So we're gonna go back and try to find our way back to Balmora. There we go. So let's go ahead and head that direction. Don't think there's anything really to grab. And we could always also go back there and try to sell some more stuff, but I think we're okay. I don't think we're gonna try to really penny pinch all the possible money we could get out of that. I mean, we could get a lot of money, but I think we're gonna get more money along the way. Especially if someone tries to assassinate us again, because that was a decent amount of money. That was a surprising amount of money. As far as like past the puzzle box, I'm not entirely sure where it's going to send us. So I'm not sure if it's going to be better to try to continue down the other guild quests, or if we're going to be in a situation. I'm going to try to see if I can grab that over there. No, I can just run around. Kind of curious if it's going to be in a situation where we're better off doing some of the guild quests, or like going to Caldera and killing that person, those people they were telling us about, or if we're going to be better off just continuing down the main story. I'm pretty sure we're going to just go based off of what it sounds like. What it sounds like is if it's dangerous or not. I do also have to remember that poor guy is down there. He's not up here with the rest of us. Hold on. I'm going to do a little fighting here. In fact, do I still have a spear? Oh, do I have a spear with me? No, I do not. We're having to rely on armor. I want to get that Quama Forager. Come on, come up here. Fight me. Woo! Yeah, there we go. Come on, stab him. Stab him. You can get him. Oh. Oh boy. There you go. Not really doing that much damage to us, but I'm kind of surprised he landed so many hits. Well, probably the fatigue. I mean, look at that health. It barely got touched, so not a big problem. But it just makes me think my ability to not get hit isn't as good as I thought it was. Okay, so we're going to keep going around here. So if I remember, we're going to have to just find Cassius Cassoudi? I don't remember his name. We'll see his name in a second. Oh, what is it? Oh no! Hasturilla and Tablos. Okay, why do we... I guess he was wanting us to do that for him. Or that was his contact. And I'm having to do a favor for him to get something for me. I'm scratching his back so he scratches my back. That's what it sounds like. So let's run over here. Run through here. Whoop. Blocking the way.
Please go ahead.
Nothing back in that door. Or not door, but a box. I think it has to be a while before something comes back in that box. We may even want to just drink a potion, so we just have some of our magic go back. But I'll hold on. Okay, hey
Do you
Hasvat.
want something from me?
Have you done the favor? Yes, I have. Perfect. Just what I was looking for. Just let me take this Dwemer puzzle box, and I'll tell you what Caius will want you to know about the sixth house, and about the Neverine. By the way, the inscription on the box seems to be the directions for setting a Dwemer key to open a specific lock. If you're interested, after you deliver the report to Caius, well, come back and maybe I'll have a key for you to take back to Arcanthrad. Oh, so he's gonna have some kind of special key. That's kind of cool. Sixth house. Ah, here we go. House Dagoth is the sixth house, the lost sixth house. In the first age, House Dagoth betrayed the other great houses during the War of the First Council, and it was destroyed for their treason. I can answer any questions. I can answer any questions you have, but I'll also give you some notes to give Caius, and some recommended sixth house references he should read. See that. Here's a list of books. All of them will tell you something about the sixth house, how it ended, the War of the First Council, Saint Nerevar, Moon and Star, the real Nerevar. Try the bookseller, Dorissa Darvel, over in the commercial district. She'll have at least some of these titles. Okay. Sixth house. Okay, hold on. House Dagoth was the sixth of the seven Dunmer great houses. Nothing remains of the sixth house. Its members were all slain or adopted into other great houses following their treason in the War of the First Council. Their clanstead was called Kogoran. Okay. So we got that. So we have a list of books. There'd be a few other things, but we're gonna go ahead and head out. I might actually if I have some extra money. And it sounds like we may be going back to Arcanthrad anyway. Oh, hey, open that door. Let's go this way and head up. And see if I can... I think it's you, maybe, that does training? Ah, heavy armor, that's what I want. No, not heavy armor. Oh, heavy armor's fine. Because if I upgrade heavy armor, I'm going to get some endurance too. So I want to do heavy armor.
So what's this about?
And if I do it again, I don't know. We'll leave it. I'll repair all my stuff, please. There we go.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Let's go through. We're only gonna try to just take we're just gonna try to take endurance whenever we can. We're not gonna try to min-max it too much. And I think once we reach a maximum endurance, we're going to leave it there. Well, I don't think we'll have a choice about whether we leave it there or not, but we'll move on to something else. Like luck, maybe. Or we're going to be a fighter high elf. A fighter Altmer. So let's talk to Caius. I'm trying to remember where Caius Casodes was. I think he is over in this direction. I can't be entirely sure. I think if we go through here and we go across over in that direction, I think that's going to be close. For my guess, because I do recognize that kind of tall building. Hopefully the gamma... Hold on, I'm going to make sure... It looks like the gamma is a little bit better. So, I've been adjusting my settings to appropriately to be kind of... To make the game and the viewing experience a little bit better. So, hopefully this is doing really nice for you guys. I figured it's better to be able for you to be able to see than to appropriately blind myself. I know that in a way you could argue it's cheating. It's cat's eye. I think it's called cat's eye or something like that. But like Khajiit or something, get a bonus to seeing in the dark. But I think that this is just a consequence of recording. If you want to have a good recording, you gotta be able to see what you're doing. Caius Casodes. Okay. Casades? Alright, I'm here I'm here to. Are you here to discuss your orders, Esker, or is there something else you want? Orders, yes. These are notes from Hasfat and Tablos. Excellent. I trust you didn't work you too hard for them. I'll look over them in more detail later, but now I have some new orders for you. Okay, let's see what he says about Hasfat and Tablos. He's a drill master of Balmora Fighters Guild. He's lived in Morrowind all his life. He knows the natives, and he talks a lot with backcountry mercenaries. He thinks himself a scholar. He's particularly interested in Dwemer ruins and artifacts. Okay, how about new orders for you? I've glanced at Hasfat and Tablos' notes. They cover the Sixth House admirably, but not the Neverine cult. Nerevarine? Nerevarine. Hop onto the Balmora Mages Guild. It's right next to the Balmora Fighters Guild. Get Sharn Gra Musgob to tell you what she knows about the Nerevarine. Nerevarine. Makes me think of Wolverine. She'll have some silly errand for you. Do what she asks and report back when she's given you the information. Okay, let's find out a little bit. Nerevarine cult. Some dumb believe. I think we already talked to him about this. So, Mages Guild. It's an arcane. It's a guild known for the arcane arts, and it's where you go to find wizards for hire. Training, goods, and services are cheaper for members, and the guild stewards know where to find work. If you want to be a wizard, join and work your way up the ranks. The Mages Guild here is better than the Fighters Guild. Is a better bet than the Fighters Guild. Rhaenys Arthras is the guild steward, so talk to her if you want to join up. She's got a chip on her shoulder, but her apprentice Ajira seems to be okay for a Khajiit. Okay, I think we did talk to him about that. So let's talk to Sharn Gra Musgob. Very smart for an okay. I mean, okay. An unhealthy interest in the dark arts, perhaps, but very smart. She's always worried that the temple will bust in and stick her in a fire, and worried with good reason. I mean, I guess like in the Warhammer setting, that'd be a fair statement, but I don't think that temple. Hold on. The Tribunal Temple is the native religion. Okay, I think we already talked to it. I think we've already talked about them. There you go. That's more like the Warhammer setting that orcs are kind of not the brightest bunch. And I think, as far as I know, in Elder Scrolls, I don't think there's any. I guess maybe the earlier ones. I guess because you have the intelligence stat. So maybe that's more that it was originally kind of a theme early on in Morrowind, like Elder Scrolls. Someone else would have to tell me that. But at least going in reverse, I didn't know they were caught. At least, but I didn't realize that was a perception. Oh, I am a what? You're I am a sleeper, one among thousands. I bring you a message. Dagger calls you, Esker, and you cannot deny our Lord. The Sixth House is risen, and Dagoth is its glory. Okay, your journal has been updated. Dagger? He is Lord and Father of the Mountains. He sleeps, and Father of the Mountain. He sleeps, but when he awakes, we will rise from our dreams. We shall sweep across our land. We shall sweep our land clean of the Inwa. Why have you denied him? As Lord Dagoth has said, all shall greet him as flesh, or as dust. Latest rumors? You just didn't tell me rumors. The Lalu and Telvanni have been fighting over Ordirniran for years. The Sixth House. Did he not like me asking? Is he getting angrier and angrier? The Sixth House and the Sleeping House. Wait, so like by sleeper, he means like sleeper agent, basically. I think I've seen this guy before. Right? Or something. 1,000,000. Okay. The Sixth House, the Sleeping House, House Dagoth, the House of Lord Dagoth, the true house, the one house that will welcome all true Dunmer and drive the Inwa out of our land. Take heed, Outlander. The day of reckoning is at hand. Take what you can and leave our place. For when Lord Dagos comes, this will be no place for you, okay? Solstein. I'm going to ask one more time. Oh, he's really not liking us now. You know what? I want to taunt him. Oh! I try to bribe him instead. No, I meant to taunt. Taunt. I'm failing at taunting him. Taunt.
That is quite enough.
We shall ride. Hold on. Dagger. Sixth house. Nope, failed. I'm probably getting actually speechcraft, which I don't necessarily want to be improving. Mercantile went up accidentally, I think. I think I read a book. No, it's not giving me anything. Because I'm failing, I guess. Or taunt just doesn't do it. Taunt. Intimidate. Taunt. Can I just taunt him infinitely until I succeed? Is that something I can do? No, I guess not. Just keep talking to him about the sixth house, make him really angry. I guess I was trying to see if maybe if I taunted him that... Oh, no, he did attack me. Hey, guards. Guards. This man is attacking me. This man is attacking me. Gert, do you see this? Oh no, this is bad. Hold on. Let's go. Rising Forest. Levitate? I can levitate bargain portion of shadow. Some crazy bargain potions here. I don't know if I want a quality restore. I want to just... Is there a standard restore? No, I don't think so. I'm going to have to use... Oh, no, standard. There we go. Okay, so, let's stab him. Let's stab him. Whoop, there we go. I wasn't actually certain that was gonna work. I mean, he was basically taunting, threatening me, so it's self-defense. Admittedly, I provoked him, but that's besides the point. I mean, I could actually get some. I shouldn't probably actually turn away the opportunity to get some armor upgrades here by just letting him hit me. Oh boy, he can hit me from a distance. Ooh, come on. I could just let him hit me a little bit. Okay, hold on. We're gonna actually use another standard fatigue. Wow, I lose fatigue fairly quickly. Oh, I used 2 at one time. So let's go crazy on him. I already spent too much. I spent too much. I gotta use it all. Brought it on yourself, buddy. Hold on, where's the steel dagger? Oh, no, this is a steel dagger, isn't it? Okay, do you have a more, like, repaired one now? I want to use the more damaged one, preferably. Because that way I have at least 1 extra. Oh, boy. Come on, fight me. I want your clothes. I'm going to take your clothes. Come on. There we go. Common robe. Oh! I can wear it on top of my stuff. Your robe will serve me well. I can wear it on top of my armor. That's kind of cool. Sorry, Rararin. Gonna dispose of your corpse. However, I think that there's someone else's clothes we really want. More than even this. Hold on.
Make it quick out there.
Barter. I just sell him this. Oh, you don't buy that item? I was hoping he would. Let's see. You don't buy any of these clothes, so we're gonna have to. Or maybe you'll repair. Hold on. Oh boy, we took a lot of money to fix that. We could actually we have enough money that we could probably just use our stuff to level up. I think Bone Mold's one of the better sets of gear in the game. I'm not really sure we're gonna be able to get something better for quite a while. I mean, maybe like it's enchanting, we could do some crazy stuff, but I think I could probably use my money. I think, hold on, actually, Mage's Guild, we could get something. We could try to mess around with enchanting this episode. Just kind of see what it would take. Training, what did you train? Oh, they won't train me.
Yes, Outlander?
Hey, little secret. Someone said Larius Vero over in Forthmore is looking for you. She said she wanted to talk to you. Don't know what that was about. Larius Vero. I have to keep that in mind. Larius Vero. Let's go down here. We are a member, if I remember correctly, right? So we should be able to get a spell to just do enchanting. This is who we wanted to talk to. No interruptions. How many times? Oh, you're one of Caius's associates. That's a different matter. Caius and I have a very satisfactory arrangement, and I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement. If you want to complete a little errand for me, sure. What's the errand? The errand is very simple. I need the skull of Lavul Adrano. You will find it at the Adrano ancestral tomb, but take care not to upset the natives. The Dunmer have very peculiar primitive prejudices against necromancy, and take grave objection to unauthorized tomb visits. Oh gosh, really? He was no one special, a journeyman enchanter. There may be many skulls in the Andrano tomb, but you have no problem recognizing Levul's skull from the ritual markings. Okay. Andrano ancestral tomb. The tomb is south of Peliajad, just off the road, just before you reach the fork where the road goes southwest towards Seydanin and southeast toward Vivek. You may need an enchanted blade. Some spirits are immune to normal weapons here. Here, take this old short sword, and maybe some old scrolls will come in handy. Fireblade. Ooh, that's interesting. How about necromancy? I hear that. In the Empire, necromancy is a legitimate discipline, though body and spirit are protected property, and may not be used without the permission of the owner. But in Morrowind, Dunmer loathed necromancers and put them to death. That's absurd, of course, since Dunmer summoned their own dead to guard tombs and defend the family. Sacred necromancy is righteous, while philosophical necromancy is evil. It's primitive superstition, that's all. That's kind of interesting. Necromancers. No, of course not. I can't teach you spells. I'm not a necromancer. I'm not a necromancer. No, absolutely not. Not a necromancer. What spells can you teach me? If they was like raised dead or something, I would have laughed so hard. So, it would have been like a wink, wink, nod, nod to saying that they are, in fact.
Looking for something in particular?
I wonder if I can take this, or if it's going to be theft. I don't want to mess with it. Spells. Calm creature, calm humanoid, dire weakness to frost, levitate, lightning shield. Okay, second barrier. The thing is, I just want to be able to do enough magic to be able to soul trap. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to be able to do that. Spells, spell making. But I think we probably need to know spell to be able to even do that. Okay. Spell making. Yeah, it seems like we need to even be able to do that.
How interesting. A tourist.
Spells. Bound longsword, flame guard. Bound spear. Flight Soul Trap. That's what I want. Ah, thank you.
Oh, Outlander, did you want something?
Okay, so spells. I wonder if there's something that will give me back fatigue, because that would actually be a good spell. To kind of go with a battle mage vibe. Paralysis could be pretty cool. It's illusion, not alteration. I think later on it becomes alteration. I want to say. Damage fatigue, sound, feather. Not seeing anything that will. Spell making. You can also make a spell trap spell. Also restore health spell. We also have bound dagger in case our dagger breaks, so that's always good for us.
Citizen.
Spells. What was? Okay, so do you have something that gives me spell absorption? That's pretty nice. Fifth barrier, which is a shield, which could be nice. But we don't want to use spells all that much. We just want because we can't get back our mana, or not mana, our magicka spells. Calm creature, dire weaknesses, first barrier, buoyancy, swim, swift swim, give swift swim. Levitate, lightning shield, second barrier. So barriers each one is more and more powerful. It sounds like summon skeletal minion. Summon least bone walker. That sounds kind of cool. Some of the summoning stuff sounds pretty cool. But levitate might be necessary. So I might take levitate because otherwise I might not be able to reach places. So that sounds like I kind of have to have it. So I'm gonna take it. Because I do know that I have a potion of levitate, but I feel like that's going to be important. So let's run up here. Because if we can levitate, that means we can do quite a few things. There we go. We can reach quite a few places that we may not have otherwise been able to reach. With someone up here, someone is. Barter. Oh, it's Soul Gems. Soul Gem guy. Petty Soul Gem, Rat, Elite Skeleton Warrior. Oh, you actually have Blighted Kagoti. Dramora. Okay, that's tons of money. The Greater Soul Gem. Common. Algrim Titan. Common, we'll call it Warrior. Do you have an empty one, maybe? Lesser Soul Gem. I can soul bind something I think I summon, right? I think that the ghost curses, right? So I want to be careful about that. I want to summon something that's terrible, but it'd be easier just to find something to have like a. Hold on, what soul gems do I have? Lesser soul gems. I think I might as well just buy a soul gem and enchant a dagger.
All right.
Just for the moment. Actually, I got a sword, right? A short sword, right? Fireblade. And it's a short sword, so we can use it one-handed. Does 6 to 9 damage. It's 5 to 5, but it is a short sword, meaning that it's Here, let's see what kind of blade that is. I think that's an iron blade. Yeah, that's just an enchanted iron blade, and it's heavy. Cast damage from 1 to 25 points for 1 second on the target. So it has like a random chance of just absolutely obliterating somebody. Oh, it's got a little effect on it. That's really nice. We're going to mess around with enchanting. Enchanting. Wait, hold on. Can I barter? I want to buy petty, lesser soul gem, common. I want to buy grand with a winged twilight. That's huge. Let's buy a lesser soul gem and have a lesser one. We could even do a rat and just practice. Because we do have some lesser soul gems here. Or you go do something. But I want to buy one with a lesser soul gem blighted Kagoti. Because I think whatever we do is not going to be the best thing in the world. So offer, and then enchanting. I'm gonna put. So what weapon we want? We want to put our. We could put a silver dagger, but I feel like that's redundant. I don't know. Does anyone else feel like that's redundant? I mean, the steel daggers do about the same amount of damage, but they have better condition, but they're a little heavier. That's actually a hard one. The same amount of damage. One is okay, so that means that's probably this one's better. Steel dagger is probably better then. Even though it's less damage. Because I believe silver can already hit ghosts, so we can use the silver in place of the other stuff. So soul, blighted Kagoti. We could do soul trap, which would be neat, but I feel like that would make it, every time I fought something, I'd have to soul trap it. And I don't think that'd be a smart idea. Bound dagger sounds funny, but we're not gonna do bound dagger. I mean, I think that would basically mean it would change it out for a Dremora variant of the weapon, which would be really tough. Like, it'd actually be really nice, but I'm not entirely sure how the enchantment will work. Like, will the enchantment carry over? So that's got some questions with it. Restore health sounds very fun to me, because that means it will restore our health. Levitate? You can levitate ourselves. Restore health? Actually, hold on. What does it say for bound dagger? Range self or... Okay, that's tons of money. Hold on. How long? Price. It starts going up past once it goes past 10 seconds. So we make a steel dagger become a really nice dagger, is what I'm getting. The other thing is, I don't know if the Dremora dagger will count as enchanted. So I'm worried about that. So I'm going to just do restore health. And do magnitude... Self. We're going to do self. Self. Magnitude. I think that if I do... Hold on. A range... I get more for my buck. More bang for my buck. Duration... That is going to make a big difference. I think price-wise. So I think I can just do it for every hit. Or maybe set a small passive heal. And focus more on just a consistent passive heal for a few seconds. I can swing really fast, so I really don't need duration. I'm going to hit a lot. So self... The only thing is that's going to eat through the charge so quickly. I'm almost sure of it. It would eat through that charge. If I remember anything from Oblivion. Or even Skyrim. Let's go with 5 to 10. How about that? 5 to 10. Cast when strikes. Duration. Oh gosh. Duration just 1 second. Cast when used. Cast when strikes. I guess used is when we pull it out, maybe? Or cast when strikes. Cast costs 1 charge, basically. Is that what I'm getting? That I hit 20 times? I'm going to do cast when used, because I think that means when I equip it, right? So I can just take it off and put it back on, and I'll regenerate my health. How about that? So we're going to call it the... What kind of dagger do we want to call it? It's a steel dagger that heals us a little bit whenever we use it. Restores our health a little bit. Let's call it the emergency dagger. Emergency dagger. Did I actually put up... Oh, there you go. What's that? Okay. So, emergency dagger. I like that one. Or how about emergency... yeah, we'll go in with Emergency Dagger. And we'll buy it. I don't think it makes a difference if it's cast with used or not. The other thing is that it heals me, but I don't know if it might be better off not to. I have to think about that one. I want to just do that and see how it goes. So cast when used. Restore health 5 to 10 points for 1 second. And we have 50 something health, so that would guarantee raising our health. I didn't even know it had these little tooltips. That's really kind of cool. We can even do levitate, which would be absolutely hilarious. You could also throw in like an ancestral ghost that gets summoned for about a second. Actually, what we could do is cast use on that, and then bound dagger, duration self. Hold on. Hold on, let's delete that. It seems that made it really, really expensive. Let's see. How much money do we have to go spending on this thing? Let's go with 5. Let's just do 5 health each time. That sounds like it'll be really cheap. We're not using a ton of money on this thing. Cast when used. Restores 5 health for 1 second. Okay, we crafted emergency dagger. Hold on, where's emergency dagger? Okay, so if I pull it out, I should heal. Right? Right? Cast when used. Does that mean when I hit somebody? Is it just cast when struck? Is it going to count misses? Is it going to count misses, I wonder? Oh, this is a hard one. I don't know what's going to happen. I want to go see if we can go kill something with it. It's our intro to, what call it, into enchanting. I could have just enchanted it with something absolutely useless. Made a huge waste of money. Hopefully that's not the case. Gotta find something to kill. So I'm gonna find something over here. I know I can probably find something in the egg mines. Probably Quama Forager or something. Let's run this way. See if I can find something. Or even just a scrib walking around. And I want to see what this does. And I can even get the soul of a scrib. Albeit it's not going to do a lot for us enchanting anything. Maybe we should have focused on damage rather than something else. So like buy a spell that does more damage. And let's do a damage dealing one. Might be a wiser move. Sometimes a good offense is the best defense, am I right? Let's go this way. It doesn't seem to... Oh, I have to cast it. I actually cast it. Oh, that's really cool. Hold on, is that what I'm getting? Yeah, I actually cast it. So it's got like a stored spell. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, that answers my question. I don't need to go anywhere then. But okay, so basically I cast the spell, right? And I get 5 health. So I just switched to a casting stance, and I basically cast the item. That's actually pretty good if you. It's actually pretty good if you aren't really good at magic. That's actually pretty nice because you can throw a really nasty spell on there and just cast from the item itself. You can just have a bunch of items that when you use it, like an amulet or something like that with an enchantment that whenever you use it. I'm going to see how it does damage-wise. If it actually starts using the charges. Come on. Okay. So, that seems like it's doing alright. Let's check the charges, though. Cast when you use charge 20 out of 20. So we actually didn't use any of the charges. That's really cool. I like that. So I can basically, I have a little dagger that will heal me. I don't know how that makes any sense. But I have a little dagger that will heal me. I don't need to use an enchantment. I don't need to use a, what do you call it? It's a steel dagger too, so now I believe it's just from being enchanted, it can hit ghosts. Now I don't know where the Andronos tomb is. Look. Told us where it was, right? South of Pelagiad? Is that what they said? Well, let's go either way. I have a date with destiny. We call it with a different character back in Satanine. Let's go back to the person who scared us last time. And also, I kind of want to mess with those guys down in there. Or down around here. Because we haven't messed with them before yet. Well, we haven't messed with them yet. I'm kind of curious. What they're hiding down in there. Turn over this way. Got another one of those. Remember, I believe we can enchant armor too. So I think we can even just have like healing enchantments or different spell enchantments on our gear that we can use to store up, you know, instead of just using like buffs. We could put active different abilities on different things if we wanted to. So he should be here somewhere. We should be getting to him. Scared me in one of my earlier streams, and we're gonna. But he has some stuff I want from him. Hold on. Take that. This way. Not seeing him yet. Maybe a while. I think he might be a little bit of a distance away. I know he spooked me, so he might be. There's all manners of things he could do to spook me at this point. Oh, there we go. Ah, there he goes. Okay, hit the ground. Alright, we're coming for you, buddy. You got nice clothes. And they're gonna be mine now. Okay, so extravagant. There we go. Journal. I'm taking your journal. Shoes. I got shoes. Oh, hold on. I can't really wear his shoes because I gotta wear the boots. Gold. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take his okay. Whoop. Do that. Iron spark sword. So we have now a spark sword and a flame sword. Fireblade and a. So yeah, Fireblade 1 to 25 is way more than the Iron Spark Sword. But the damage difference is it's long blade, I guess. School Carian Flight, I'll take that. Clovian for helmet. We are heavily weighed down somehow. So I wonder if we can actually do levitate. Will levitate have us fly? Athletics, damage, health. Okay, I don't really need a common belt. You can wear that common belt for right now. Common shoes, here, have that. There we go, we're redressing him. There you go. I don't know what's weighing us down so greatly. Other than maybe the long sword. It could be that it was the Iron Spark Sword. Weight 20? Yeah, that's probably it. It is super valuable though. It's 62, I mean, kind of super valuable. Both of these cast when they strike. How many charges do I have? That has 10 charges. That has 50. 50 charges for that. That's pretty nice. With that 1 to 25. Just random chance you obliterate, you obliterate through half their health. You just get lucky or don't. I guess. Hold on. We're going to just leave this on him for a second. Hold on. Yeah, I think we're going to leave this on you, buddy. For just a second. We're coming back for it. Hold on to our iron spark sword for us. We're not done with you yet. We're going to sell a few things, and we're going to come back. Now, I could store a few things in that house in Satanin, but I think that it's not like it's our house. I think it's basically, I think it would still count it as theft if we put it in the boxes and took them out. I'll have to double check. But I don't have a means of doing it right now. But we should have enough room to carry more stuff soon. So let's run back. Besides, we have a person who is our friend here as a merchant, so we can probably sell from pretty nice stuff. I think I might have to barter to really take advantage of that, though. I don't know if he changes his starting price. There we go. But it's funny though. One thing I always find funny is I feel like if when like all these games have basically given that whole, like, I guess not just this, but there's a whole joke in fiction and things like that about like the friends discount. I'll tell you right now, it doesn't exist, and it really shouldn't exist. The friends discount, not a good idea. Personal experiences, it doesn't work out. Or just common sense, it really just doesn't work out typically. Like, one is clearly was wrong, yet I do think he meant to. I wonder who was saying that. Ooh, let's go ahead in here. Let's go ahead and sell these shoes. Oh, I did not want to sell the ring. I'll keep the ring. It's enchanted. Who knows? I might want to use it. Cast when used, so I can actually put that on, right? And it doesn't hurt me? It just casts when I use it, so I can use it, right? Or is putting on a ring count as I'm using it? We'll find out in a second. I'm going to sell all these alchemical ingredients. We're not quite into our alchemy. We're not quite into our alchemy phase yet. Sell the hat. As funny as it is. He doesn't put on the hat. He's such a spoil sport. Some of the other merchants will actually put on the hats. And then we can do from there. I don't know. We'll think. I wonder if someone would be able to capture that guy in the air with a soul trap spell and get his soul. That would be kind of interesting, and make a relevant item regarding him. Oh, hold on, we didn't sell that. I don't think we actually sold it. Yeah, Peril. We're gonna sell. Oh, hold on. Should I sell emergency blade? Not emergency blade. Fire blade. I mean, that does a ton of damage. Fire damage, 25. Oh my gosh, that is a ton of possible damage there. 1 to 25. That is a huge thing. I don't really feel comfortable selling it, but it weighs 8. And it's 50 charges. That's good. That's good. But it could just do like 1 damage 50 times. And then that's not so great. But it's like a random dice roll. So I imagine that's still pretty powerful. So I'm going to have to just deal with it. And just use it for the moment. I might just sell the extra silver dagger. My steel dagger. And then maybe I'll keep the silver dagger just in case. Or actually, I don't really need to keep the silver dagger, do I? Because worst case scenario, I just switch over to fire blade. So let's see. I do want to enchant the extravagant robe, though, at some point. What's can I say? Oh, Dwemer coins. We have a bunch of these things. And what else do we sell? All these little chemical ingredients I couldn't sell earlier. Okay. Might even barter him this time. Barter with him this time, just to get some extra money. Just normal paper. I think he makes scrolls with those, I think. I'm gonna take my word for it, though. So. Oh, refused, okay. 80? 80? Oh, no. There we go. Barter. I might actually buy a potion from him, though. If he has a fatigue potion. Or misc. Is that going to be where potions are? Magic? No, they're going to be in here. Do you have a fatigue potion? I'm guessing you don't. Excuse me. I guess that's a no. I really could use more fatigue potions. That's one thing I get through a lot. Or a spell that gives me back fatigue would also be good. It would also be appreciated. Okay, I think we got everything we can. Let's go around here. Run this way. And see... I think it's time we go. I think it's time we go back. So we did a few things today. Well, we did actually quite a few things today. Ooh, like that sign. Oh, damn. I was hoping it would move. But it's kind of cool. We got a little dagger that will heal us. Might not be the smartest not achievement, but it's smartest enchantment. I don't know, on a dagger. I feel like maybe the dagger should have gone for a strike. But we don't have a lot of charges, so... And daggers feel like they're going to use a lot of strikes. However, I imagine you can do a lot of damage. If it's a very strong enchantment, you could dish out a lot of damage with a dagger per hit. Very quickly. I would imagine the daggers are very bursty, but not very efficient. If I had to make a guess. Let's travel to Balmora. Travel back to Balmora. Alright, and go back down here. And we're going to actually, we'll call it, leave it right here, actually, because this is probably a good time to call it. And actually, leave it right there where we can see our character here. Make a very heroic pose. Make a very heroic pose with the with our enchanted dagger here. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I had a lot of fun with this one, and I hope we get a little bit better at the game. Kind of learn more about it and kind of see where it goes. So you guys have a good one. Have a good rest of your week too. We'll be back tomorrow, and have a good one. Bye.